SLX, Shimano SLX. Do you remember LX, Shimano LX? I remember when my friend back in 1995, I think, he bought his Mongoose iBok, the steel one, chromoly on the LX, black LX components, wonderful. But today we have different LX. This is the SLX components. If you don't want to watch a whole episode where I'm showing you some details, the main thing is that Shimano SLX is basically the Shimano Diori plus one gear in the rear. This is just you know, general info for you if you don't want to be searching for where is ICE Technologies, where is glass fiber reinforced polymer, and so on and so on. This is the main difference. SLX has also the one by drivetrain. Diori doesn't have it. Diori is very good MTB group set. SLX is very good MTB group set. And now to some of the details. This is the SLX crankset. This is the Diori crankset. SLX will come in 1x, 2x, 3x option, so lots of options. Diori has either 2x or 3x option, and of course the SLX will have 11-speed cassette. These are the main differences. If we look at the crankset, both look pretty nice. I might even like more the Diori, but SLX looks really nice. These are both in the hollow system. This is Hollowtech 2. The crank arms are also hollow, so quite light. And when we look at the boxes, you will see like some small differences, like SLX. Okay, the chain rings. The small one is the steel, the bigger one is alloy with glass fiber reinforced polymer. You see, this is alloy, and this is, or this, glass fiber reinforced polymer. Let me show you here, alloy, polymer. When we look at the Diori, it will also have steel, small chainring, and the big one will be alloy plus glass fiber. So not glass fiber reinforced polymer, glass fiber. It will probably be just heavier. So this is the alloy and this is the glass fiber right here. Both stiff enough and just not super heavy, I would say so. These are the cranksets. So lots of options of drivetrains for SLX. Wonderful. This is very good. The SLX crankset, 36-26 teeth, 755 grams. Rear derailleurs, both Diori and SLX are the Shadow Plus systems. So low profile, don't stand out too much from the bike. If you crash, there's less possibility you will damage the rear derailleur or derailleur hanger, and both have the clutch. You can see here is the clutch. Here's where we can switch it on. This is the clutch on Diori, and these look, I would say, some of the parts, perhaps many of the parts, are same exact parts on both derailleurs. Which is not cheating from Shimano. I'm just telling you what's the real difference between SLX, because I know some beginner mountain bikers would think that if you have completely different group set, everything will be different. It's not necessarily like that. Diori is very solid group set, SLX is very solid group set, but here 1x11, 2x11, 3x11. And these are the derailleurs. We'll see what the scale says. The rear derailleur, 312 grams. This is the long cage. Now the shifters. The shifters we have on SLX have the optical gear display option, are also OptiSlick cables, and the iSpec option, same as on the Diori. As for the gear change, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can shift by 3 up the cassette and by 1 down the cassette, but we can do it by pulling and pushing, same as on the Diori. Same shifting system. it's still crisp, soft, not hard as on the XT and XTR. You will see the difference in the next episode. This is it. They do make, yeah, these are not, maybe even the levers are exact same levers. That's a possibility here. I think it's possible that these are just same levers, which is not cheating. SLX has 1 gear more. Is it a huge difference? 10 speed, 11 speed? No, it's not a lot of difference. If you run double chain rings on the crankset, you have so many options with the cassettes. 10 speed is more than enough, I would say. For racing, even more than enough. This is my favorite setup. 2x11 would be also my very favorite setup, but I just feel that 10 speed is enough. So that's it. The left shifter of SLX for the front derailleur, 142 grams. The right shifter for the rear derailleur with no optical gear display and the I-spec mounting system, 135 grams. The brakes, let's see the rotors. So the rotors, this is the 160 millimeters. We also have the 180 millimeters, and the rotors are ICE technology, so these are made of 3 layers. We can even see the layers. Probably you won't see on the edge that there are different layers. When we look on the Ori, you can see it's just 1 layer exactly. On the SLX it's 3 layers, so better cooling. So this will dissipate heat better than the Ori. Maybe good upgrade for those who experience some overheating of your brakes. Otherwise, once more, when we look at the Ori, yeah, different finishing. Maybe the lever is just this. This is SLX, this is Ori. Okay, the other side. Maybe, it might be that the lever is exact same lever. But otherwise, same systems, and I'm going to show you the iStack pads. That's it. I'm running SLX on my Merida E120 e-bike, trail enduro e-bike. Very strong brakes. In the front I have the big one, the big rotor, 203 millimeters. Amazing brakes. Nothing bad to say about it. The Ori and SLX brakes will have also these logos here for metallic, for resin, and for ICE technologies pads, and it's both on the SLX and on the Ori. So no difference here, and this is how the iStack pads looks like. So additional thing to dissipate the heat. I don't think I have these on my bike. I'm not sure on my e-bike, but I have no problems with overheating. The left front brake of SLX, 275 grams. The right and rear disc brake of SLX, 300 grams. The disc brake rotor, ICE Technologies SMRT70M, 180 millimeters, 155 grams. Disc brake rotor SMRT70S, the 160 millimeters, 132 grams. The SLX cassette looks nice. Here we have all the options, 11 through 40, 11 through 42, 11 through 46, and the weight would be between 450 grams up to 482 grams. Look at these stars here, because those will point out the aluminum gear. So 40 on the first one, 42 on the second option, and then 37, 46 on the third option. You can also look it up on the productinfo.shimano.com, and here we have the SLX cassette, all the info right here. So the spider arm will be made of alloy, and the lock ring on this one still will be made of steel. The 11-speed SLX cassette, 11 through 40 teeth, with this little plastic for transportation. That's 454 grams, so it should be below 450 grams. So that's it. I do not have the front derailleur of SLX, but as for the brakes, for the shifters, for the For the systems, it's very similar to SLX, but doesn't have 1 on Diore and doesn't have 11 speed on Diore, but 10 speed. So that's the main difference. I would recommend everybody to buy SLX Groupset if you love MTB, if you want to build your bike. SLX is great. If you don't want to have 10 speed, 10 speed is closer to my heart, I would say. It's just cheaper. You don't have 1 drivetrain, you have to remember about that. But if you want to run 2 drivetrain, Diore will be awesome. Nothing that will really lack in the terrain, but both are pretty good price to quality and to all the features you get ratio. So I do like SLX as well.